Hey everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fango, here to do my next part of my Fate Grand Order Agartha Let's Plays. I believe we are on part 6, so let's just jump into the next part of this. More assassins. I feel like this is a really assassin-driven chapters. Like, there's an... Oh, yay! Good! Good. A female support. Yes! Okay, so let's just, jump into this and see what happens. Alright. You actually beat the torturer. You guys are amazing. That Celtic hero must have power for you. Oh! Thank you. But all I did was defend against them. We could never have defeated them without Sarah's quick thinking and unrearing orders. Sorry for hiding out on my own back there. We're terrified of the torturers. We can never hope to stand against them, not after seeing one of their shows. So that's probably what that thing in the middle is for. To torture people. Their shows? Senpai, this is a good chance to talk to one of the city's inhabitants and learn more about what's going on here. Who said that? Oh, don't mind me. I'm on your side. Just think of me as a talking version of that cute, fluffy animal over there. Oh? You lot sure can use some weird spells. Anyway, I'm just grateful you all defeated her. If you hadn't, I'd been killed for letting dogs I was in charge of get away like that. After what you did for me, I'll help you out in any way I can. Wow, this is a real stroke of luck. Having someone who can provide us with information to show up like this while we were just waiting here. It makes me feel kind of bad about having Dion and Astolfo disguise themselves to sneak into town. So you have other allies here too. I just hope they haven't run into any torturers themselves. Or that they haven't seen the torturers at work. I take it you're referring to the show you mentioned earlier. Would you please tell us everything you can about this city, the torturers, and what role they play here? Of course. First off, that didn't sound good. Don't do that, okay. What was that? I've got a bad feeling about this. I don't know, what was it? Attention, subjects. This man has committed a crime. The crime of plotting an escape from our glittering paradise here in Nightless City. Their contemptuous crime of snubbing Her Highness's boundless mercy for her loyal subject. This must be some kind of show. So that's what that platform in the plaza is for. A scaffold for public executions. I knew it. I called it. I don't like this. Come now, don't feel bad. You did the right thing. Of course. I'm well aware that crimes must be promptly reported. I simply followed Her Highness's law. Aw, you're such a good boy. I'll have to give you an extra special reward once we get home. You were too kind, Master. Damn it, I didn't do anything wrong. I just didn't want to die. If you want to survive in this city, you have to sell out to anyone who might drag you down with them. Please, don't do this. I'm begging you. What are you going to do to me? Your punishment has been determined. I will remove your... Oh, no. Is that it? I promise I'll never even think about running away again, so please spare me. Next will be the Ooh. Ooh, God. Ooh. Next will be your middle fingers, the middle of your fingers, then their bases, your palms, your wrist. From there, I will slice your arms into equally sized parts from your wrist up to your elbows. Ooh. Then I'll do the same from your elbows to your God! Ah! Poor guy! Your body will be whittled down piece by piece from its extremities until you cease to exist. This slow shredding of the body is known as Lingxi. It was extremely pragmatic of Her Highness to come up with this as the ultimate punishment. While the fine technique required to perform it makes it a slow method to learn, we torturers are certain it will be regarded as the greatest form of execution known to humankind. Execution. You should be grateful to Her Highness. You have been given the gift of time to repent for your sins. To those who die by the guillotine or the rope are not so lucky. You are truly fortunate, save that Haley, sadly, will not have the opportunity to experience Her Highness's other innovative torture methods. I would have liked to see her kneeling torture or tree torture myself. So you already weep in regret. You might have had a chance to experience them, but now that your sentence has been determined, I'm afraid we don't have time. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh god. Then let us begin with the first cut. Your fingertip. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Ah! Oof. It started. Wow, they look like just little shrimps. And look how much blood is spraying out too. Yes, it's really something. I knew that platform inspired feelings of dread in me, even if I wasn't sure why. But now that I've seen this horrific display, I finally understand. Dion? It is a scaffold used for executions. It may have not been a guillotine, but it serves the same purpose. Once, long ago, I failed to prevent such an execution. When the guillotine was soaking France's streets in blood, I was not there. I was not able to return. And so, I cannot help but think, if only I had been there. Had I been there, sword in hand, at the scaffold while Marie awaited her death at Sanson's hands, perhaps I could have made a difference. Yet, here I am now. And once again, I am unable to act. Hey, Dion, you don't have to overthink this. The important thing is that we're servants now. I know that. We are currently heroic spirits, ghosts from the past. I know that it is pointless to think of what could have been. No. That's not what I meant at all. I mean that we're Master's servants. We're acting directly on her behalf, remember? So all we gotta do is ask ourselves, is what would Master do? But we have a role to fulfill, an important one. I know, and saving this guy probably won't help us fulfill it, but oh well. I say we give it a go, and if it all really goes bad, we'll both say we're sorry, okay? You're a great fool, Astolfo. You really are. Hey, everyone's always saying, Astolfo, stop leaving your brain at home. But I never do that, honest. I can see what they mean, just as you are now. Then again, I suppose I'm in no position to speak. Blah, blah. Perhaps that's why I'm compelled to do this. There's a crowd of people here. We must end this quickly. Okay, I'll try. Ow! She's harder than she looks. It seems we have attracted reinforcements. This is not good. Who are you? Interfering with an execution ordered by Her Highness is a clear act of treason. The penalty for treason is death. You two will be executed after this criminal. Evildoers may not know my name, but if you must call me anything, call me Sailor Paladin, friend of justice and kicker of butts. And this is... I have to do this too. In for a penny, in for a pound. I am a maiden knight, friend of justice and defender of the innocent. Get that all, Mash? Let's show it to Marie. What? Don't you dare! That would be a clear breach of my portrait rights. Whatever. Wait, what are you doing here anyway, Master? And you, Fergus? We heard an ominous sound and thought we should come take a look just in case. I'm glad we're not too late. At any rate, this is horrible. Just horrible. There, you have been added to the list of today's executions. Once you are all dead, the names Sir Paladin and Maid Knight will forever be engraved in the history of the Knightless City. Just to be quite clear, those are not our real names. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, boy. How will this fight go? I don't know. Okay. Okay. Well. Nice. Oof. Oof. Oh, so close. Okay, Jalder's gonna have to do her NP because she's about to die, so. Okay, let's do that. See how it goes. And didn't kill it. I didn't think she would. Oof. Bye, Jalter. Alright, one more for this round. Oof. And oh, not dead quite yet, but close enough. Oh, come on! I'm so close. Like, seriously. Like, so close. But yet so far. I guess. Okay, now we got the final two. I'm gonna get 2 of her. Okay, good. Let's do that. Go, Sansang. You can do it. Good enough. Okay. Let's do that. Hopefully that one will die. Maybe. Yep, there we go. Let's do that. Okay. I knew it. I knew she was gonna go after her. I was like, yeah, I called that. And done. Great. Did it. Pretty easy. Pretty easy, not too bad. Okay. Next thing, what is it? I don't know. Not like I have a guide to know what we're fighting next. Okay.
Popo! I'm searching for a new place to hide as we speak. For the moment, please keep running and don't stop. I'm glad we managed to beat them. They were weirdly, tanky. I realized something after fighting them. Remember those citizens or subjects that were gathered around? I believe they and the torturers are fundamentally the same thing.
What do you mean?
It's just my impression. But I've got an identical feeling for the torturers we defeated as I did from the subjects. Their only true difference was their weaponry. Essentially, I believe that those serving as torturers are chosen from among the women here.
Maybe that means this whole city could be a threat, kind of like Wise? Anyway, at least we managed to rescue this guy from being executed, and now we just need to find somewhere safe and catch our breath. Indeed. Umu. Umu. Okay, another fight with the probably, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same freaking thing. So you know what, we'll do the same freaking team. Let's go. Oh, you changed back. No. Okay, I don't see any enemies nearby. I think we're good for now. No, go back to the no, please. No, what? Okay. I'm so sorry for all this trouble. You can apologize by wearing those outfits again.
Ooh, really? I didn't know you were in that sort of stuff, Master. Very well, if you insist. Stop! Senpai was just kidding!
I wasn't.
At any rate, a lot has happened since we came here, but Thanks to you two, we did manage to learn more about this city. In fact, given what things are like here, something like this may have been unavoidable.
I agree. Now that we know about the torturers, the subjects, and what life is like for men here, things may be different from how they were in Wise, but men are still treated as lesser beings here. They are controlled by an incredibly severe set of laws and offenders that are the subject to extreme harsh penalties enacted by the torturers. I did say that, right? Yes, okay. It's horrible. It's just as terrifying here as it was in the last city. I might never have believed just how terrifying it was if I hadn't seen it for myself. I don't blame you. There are no words to describe just how awful the torturers are.
Oh hey, so who's this guy anyway? This man agreed to help us after we ended up saving him. He says he can no longer return to their society.
You people are really incredible. I still can't believe you stopped the torturer's execution and brought that guy back with you. He's missing a hand, and he's lost a lot of blood. We can try to staunch the bleeding, but I don't know if he'll even last the night.
I'm not sure that matters. Security's super tight. It won't be easy for us to leave. Plus, we can't keep Ryder and the Resistance waiting outside for us forever.
You're right. We need to settle this today. Oh god, are you kidding me?
Indeed. We must defeat the Empress and free this
in one sitting? Okay.
So I would ask you, can you tell us where we can find the assassin who rules the Nightless City? You've been living in this city for some time now, right? You must have some idea where she could be.
I'm afraid not. Men are the lowest rung of society here. We're no more than laborers for the women. The only reason you see us walking side by side is because the women have permitted it. If I'm being perfectly honest, we are just slaves. Slaves. As long as we obey the law, men and women are on equal footing here, at least on paper. But basic human rights, things like free speech and such, all belong to women. In the court, two opposing men can expect a fair trial, but if it's a man and a woman, the law almost always sides with the woman. We have no real freedoms. What we eat, when we sleep, our lives are regulated. Naturally, we don't get to choose where we go or what we see either. So I really have no idea where the Empress could be. At this point, we'll settle for even rumors. Rumors, huh? In that case, well, I don't know if there's anything to it, but I've heard that there's some sort of underground facility here. But of course, no one, not even proper subjects, can just walk in. You have to be a torturer or hired to even have a hope of that.
An underground facility exclusively for big shots? Sounds pretty perfect for a villain's hideout. How would one go about entering this place? Where is it located?
I told you, it's just a rumor. I have no idea how much of it is true, if anything, that said. I do remember a guy telling me how a torturer suddenly showed up out of nowhere right in front of him. He thought he was gonna die. She wasn't just walking about either. He said that one moment she wasn't there, and the next, she was. So if that place exists, there might be a secret underground entrance to near where that happened. Blech. Let's check it out.
Did he tell you where this happened? If not, can you take us to this guy?
As luck would have it, he really did after he got reported for something else. What a sick joke. Still, I do have an idea where it was. It's a place you're all familiar with too.
Oh?
It's behind the plaza with the execution scaffold you all just left.
Okay. That's a problem. Probably.
It's very quiet here now. Maybe that's because it's almost morning? Huh. I would have thought the city would still be up in arms looking for us. Guess not. Me too, actually. I thought that too. If we knew things had quieted down this much, maybe we could have escaped after all.
Maybe, but that wouldn't do us any good. I believe this was the correct choice. For that matter, things may have quieted down here because they thought we had escaped and are concentrating their search outside accordingly. I too believe this was the correct choice.
So what do we do now? Do we wait around here for the torturers to come out, or take the risk of looking around ourselves? There's no telling when they might come out.
Okay, he said it was behind the scaffold, right? Gotta be quiet now. You know, I'm pretty sure I've said it before, but this place sucks for covert ops. Blech. There's so much light. It's impossible to sneak through the
Is it just me? Or is it getting even brighter around here?
Oh no, it's a trap.
Yeah,
Welcome to my castle. Oh yes, Hunyang. On second thought, I'm already tired of that name. From now on, I'll call you Shigo, or Wet Dog, since you evidently love to slink through shadows, whatever the fuck. That's the assassin of the Nightless City.
Oh no, look around the plaza. Yep. It's an ambush. We're completely surrounded.
But how did they know where we got?
Don't blame me for this. If you have a chance to reward someone, you take it, get rewarded, and raise your status as a citizen. Well, fuck you. That's what you have to do to survive in here. We don't have a choice. I mean, do you guys really believe you have a chance of bringing down the Nightless City? 'Cause I sure as hell don't. Excuse me. Once I heard you had other allies here with you, I thought I'd better get a reward if I sold you all out together. So I've just been biding my time.
I see. Now I finally understand what Ryder meant. This city is home to nothing but dogs.
Dogs are traditional symbol of bravery for the Ulster clan, but these are something else entirely. Hey, you'll let me serve a high-class subject now, right? I'll be guaranteed safer life than I had before now, right? Oh, fuck, don't do that phone. Stop.
Indeed, you did well to inform us of our guest. You will receive your reward, as promised.
That's great. I bet it's not gonna be what he wants.
However, your manner toward your empress is quite insolent. You clearly lack dignity. Take him away. Let's see now. 20 lashes ought to improve his poor attitude. And some hot water torture to boil off 1 or 2 of his faces while you're at it. Go on, be off with you.
No, please. Ah! Yeah.
Now then, it would be unbecoming not to show my guests a proper welcome. As such, you are all invited to join me at my castle.
So you'll let us into your underground facility?
Oh, an underground facility, I suppose that isn't entirely inaccurate. But no, I simply keep it buried underground as a matter of course. It would cause my subjects no end of emotional turmoil if I were to constantly grace them with my noble presence after all. It is the mark of a truly excellent ruler to erase all trace of herself so as not to overwhelm her subjects. So I, of course, am no exception. However, Now that we have guests to welcome, it won't do to have the Nyla City's true form hidden away like this. Behold! What's that, tactician? That would be both dangerous and pointless, you say? You fool! The point is to shock the living daylights out of them. They shall be so agape that their eyes might, well, pop right out of their heads. I have to see it for myself. Huh? Now, let us ignore my silly tactician's advice and try this again. Behold, the Nyla City's true form.
An earthquake. No, this is something else. The scaffold is cracking open. Something enormous is rising up from out the ground.
I can't believe it.
Oh. Okay. It's a castle. It's even brighter than the rest of the city combined. Who thought that was a good idea?
This is the heart of the Nyla City. Its brightest shining star. I call it Yao Gung Hall, or the Hall of Divine Light, a perfectly fitting name. To be perfectly honest, I've been waiting for someone with spirit to show up so I can finally show it off. I can't make use of the mechanisms I had put in place to make it appear like this on a whim after all. Now then, I shall have a feast prepared in your honor while I await you in my castle. Feel free to frolic with my attendants as you make your way here.
Attendants? Oh crap. She must mean all the torturers coming out of the entrance. So we have torturers guarding the gate before us, and torturers surrounding our escape route behind us. Will we have us do, Master? That's easy. Full speed ahead. Now you're talking. I'm glad to hear that. It's part of my guess to never turn down an invitation to a feast. Blech. None of the assassin has invited us to one. I was prepared to go all by myself if you had declined. She invited us after all.
Oh! Right, let's go, Master. The assassin is almost in reach.
Okay. Let's do this. I'm scared, but it's fine. We can do this, maybe. I don't know. Alright. Just a bunch of y'all. Okay. Let's do this. Kill it. Good job. Oof. This will be an interesting way to fight because, like, I want to try to save her NP, but maybe I should use it. Yeah, I might. Ooh, God. Ooh, God. Ooh, 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 ooh. Not a fan of that, that's for sure. Okay, let's do it like that. So I was not a fan of that. That was not fun for her, that's for sure. Not fun for her at all. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do this first. Oh, wow. Ooh. Shooketh. Okay. Now we're gonna do her. Let's do that. See how it goes. Yes. That's exactly what I wanted. It's like, that's exactly what I wanted out of that. Okay. Just the two left. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's take care of you first. Let's try that. Not bad at all. Okay. Okay, well, someone's gonna die. It'll probably be Jalter. Probably. I'm like betting on it. Let's see what happens. Yep. Called it. Called that really fast. I was like, it's gonna be Jalter, isn't it? And I was right. Alright, let's do that. Close, but not quite yet. Of course. Dang it, I was hoping it'd hit. It was so close. Yay, we did it. Yay! Alright. We did it, we did it, we did it. Yee boy! Yee boy! Yee boy! Okay. Any story? No. We're just gonna jump into whatever's going to happen next. Oh, we're fighting. Alright, that tells me I'm probably gonna bring along a berserker. But what berserker do I want to bring along? It's a very hard choice indeed. Definitely not that one. Like, I want to bring along Kualter. I probably will, just for the sake of it. Let's just see how this goes. Let's just see how it goes. I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but... These must be your personal chambers. Oh, hello, someone changed outfits.
Indeed. How good of you to come, Shigo. Confirmed. That's the assassin of the Nightless City. But who's that next to her?
The, not okay one.
Another servant reading. Be careful, master. Oh, yes. I suppose you and him met yet. Would you? Very well. You may introduce yourself. All right. I am a caster servant. I serve as a tactician here in the Nightless City.
Another woman, but she seems so uncomfortable. And her eyes are so sad. It's as though she's scared of everything.
Oh ho, a tactician. And here I thought you were the type to lead a nation, a touch more whimsically. Don't be ridiculous. The best rulers are those who know how to make use of their subjects. I take great pride in my choice of a Jutins, whatever the fuck. Skilled underlings who deserve to be valued, to be given the sort of work that suits those skills. I am an unrivaled judge of talent. I would go as far as to say that even the great Qin Shi Huang or my ancestor Louis Bang can surpass me. A case in point, it was all thanks to Caster's clever planning that I was so easily able to drown those filthy rats and wise.
Who said something about you betraying her?
I'm afraid it's true. I did once serve Wise. But if I had stayed there, well, I didn't want to die, so... pursued hedonistic pleasures to its absolute extreme. She never planned for the future, but always chose to live purely for the moment. Caster tried to warn her over and over, but that lust-crazed wench refused to listen. In time, she realized Wise would one day come to an ignominious end and decided to come work for me. And I am truly grateful for your compassion, Your Highness. Speaking of which, what do you think of my Nightless City? It's nothing at all like that pitiful pile of planks that used to be Wise, right?
You couldn't pay me enough to live here.
Indeed, I knew you'd say as much. Whoa, she just fell right off her throne and face planted, just like in my cartoons. Oh, she sure popped right back up there, though. Absurd. You must be lying to me. There's no other reason that he would say such a thing. You couldn't possibly fail to see its splendor after witnessing it firsthand. I cannot believe otherwise. Whatever your original purpose in coming here, you should have seen enough of my city even before I granted you an audience to recognize its brilliance. If anything, I was certain you would arrive, prostrate yourselves before me, and beg me to let you live here in my glorious city. Don't you agree, tactician? Yes, of course. I couldn't agree more. I can see what she's doing her best to avert her eyes. Hey, we're the ones who can't believe what we're hearing. How could you be proud of this glowing mess? You need to ask. The answer is blindingly obvious. The city is light itself. When there is light, there is justice. Thus, the city is overwhelmingly just. In fact, it is a city of nothing but justice.
That is utterly absurd. You have the torture openly displayed. The men your women keep are terrified of it, and rightly so. People rat each other out left and right. Nobody can trust anyone else, let alone speak their minds freely.
Well, of course, I strongly encourage my subjects to report any transgressions they witness, after all.
What?
If anything, I would distrust the ones who don't. Evil should not be hidden. Crime should not be covered up. They should say something the moment they so much as sense wrongdoing afoot. That way, my loyal torturers can take over and compel the offender to come clean.
There's so much wrong with that. I don't even know where to start. Just off the top of my head, what about false accusations or misunderstandings? A system like that would surely induce people to falsify reports in order to kick others down.
Never. That sort of thing only happens in other lesser nations. In a truly just nation, the one that holds itself to the highest standard, there can be no mistakes, and certainly no false accusations. Nor any who would misuse the reporting system for their own ends. Such things would never happen. Such simple things would never happen.
Well, they sure as hell exist here.
The nightless city is still young. As such, some growing pains are to be expected. But as my methods spread and take root, this city will quickly grow closer to that ideal. Nonetheless, with all that said, even you cannot deny that my city is far more peaceful and orderly than Wise or El Dorado. Surely you saw for yourselves how brightly it glitters. That is all proof you could need to know that my reign is good and proper. Under my rule, evil will die out, the strong will assume responsibility and flourish, and the weak will serve as their foundation. What could possibly be wrong with that? Even a child could see the simple truth of this path.
In one sense, she's right. That would be a strong manner in which to lead a country, but...
Here, I'll spell it out for you. In a nation where everyone holds themselves to the highest standards, reporting wrongdoing is the perfect approach. With all of my subjects vigilant, there will be no tolerance for evil of any kind, no matter how small. Eventually, that approach will lead to the end of evil entirely. And so, the goal of proper conduct is precisely what will set the people on the correct path.
I don't know if this is the best way to say this, but you're wrong. You're just wrong. Even if that did make evil disappear, and no more crimes ever took place in that nation anymore, I can't imagine the people who live there could ever smile. I agree. That's not true peace at all.
I don't know who that voice belongs to, but she was clearly dissing me. How dare you? None of you has even the slightest self-control, and it's not just you. All of humanity is like that. You all need to learn to endure the most hardships, to work hard and study with diligence. As long as one builds character like that, evil will never take root in their minds. In time, there will no longer be a need for transgressions to be reported. And yet, you dare criticize my rule, and in my presence. Castor, what is the punishment for this heinous crime?
I don't think we have a punishment for this particular crime, but if we add this to the bothering me for no specific reason category,
then
Then the punishment would be for your highness to torture them yourself. And then life in prison.
Yes, that will do. Very well then. I shall first torture you myself, and then you can begin your new life rotting in my dungeon. However, since I am nothing if not merciful, I shall call in my best torturers, those who can compel anyone to speak the truth. In effect, I shall make it easier for you to repent and confess your feelings. Namely, hold on, gotta move this thing around a bit. Okay. I beg for your forgiveness. Your nightly city is actually super awesome. I was just so shy I couldn't come out and say that before. Not that it will lessen the severity of your sentence, of course. I'm afraid that not even a nation's ruler can bend its laws when she has made them. Castor, you will assist me. If these people are truly foolish enough to fail to understand the righteousness of my path, they will have to come here with the goal of destroying this city. If they succeed, you will not escape unscathed.
And it seems I have no choice. I don't want to die, so I will fight. Great. That's funny. Great. A whole bunch of those torturers again. We may still have many interlopers to deal with, but we are also finally within reach of our goal. We cannot let this chance go to waste. You're up against an assassin and a caster. We still don't know their true names, so please be careful. Can do. Or at least I'll try. I'll try my hardest, I guess. Oh boy. Okay, let's do this.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
こちらには時間の余裕などないという。ええ、はい。仕方ありません。
Oh, they don't have much HP though, so that's the good part about that. Okay, well. Well then. It's like, well then. Thank you, Kiyohime. Alright, and on to the Fatal Battle. Come on, load. Do it. 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 Load. Come on, game. Come on, game. Thank you. Okay. This will be interesting. I guess that. And there goes Kiyohime. Oh wow. Okay, that was unexpected. Very much unexpected. Kind of scary. That was actually kind of scary when that happened. Oh. Oh. Wow. Wow. I'm actually kind of shook right now. A little bit of shook happening right now with that, all that. Wow. I'm just like, wow. And there's some look at. The shook be real. Okay. Like, the shook be real though. The shookness be real. Now, I wonder if we get to see her in P. I'd assume yes. Yep, let's see it. Oh. Tamamo's dead, yep. Like, Tamamo's definitely dead. Okay, well this will be interesting. I haven't used Coalter in so long I forgot his voice and I was like hit with like, oh yeah, his voice is hot. Feelings. Oof, 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 oof. Okay. All the oofies. Alright, let's... I guess do that. Might as well just get rid of her and then get rid of the other. Wow, she didn't kill it. Or her. And now, by Jelzer. No! You had to charm him, didn't you? Okay. Just straight up Coalter this bitch. I knew that was coming. Okay, go ahead and do Ibaraki. Okay, please don't die. Okay, we good. And this will hopefully finish her off. And it'll be great. Gotta check some things while I like wait for him to finish his MP. Oh, okay, he finished her off. Okay, cool. Love it. Alright, we did it, we did it, we did it. Oh yeah, we did it, we did it. Any more story you got for me, game? I would assume yes. No. Okay, well then we will have to end it here because I am like, well, this has gone for about an hour now, and it's like, usually if these things exceed an hour or a little bit more, people usually stop watching, so it's just kind of like, we'll save those last two things for next time. It'll be a fun time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this part, and probably gonna fight them again since it didn't look like they actually died, you know? So we'll have to see how that goes next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in whatever Let's Play or whatever video I do next is, okay? Bye!